What else can I say?
Get ready.
Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna basically what I'm saying is it's gonna start right away. All right.
Let's also put it this way. Kyle knows everything. I know nothing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of along for the ride just as much as the listeners are. So this is a treat for me.
Why can't I make this any bigger? That's bigger, kind of.
I kind of get to be a listener who talks on this episode. That's kind of what the case is right now.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Turn off night mode.
Kyle is the master, the keeper of the sounds.
All right.
And he's so nervous.
I am actually.
That all of it's gonna not work.
I am hyper nervous right now. Yeah. Here we go.
Good morning, Kenny.
You wake up on a cold, dark, and empty street. You look around and see brooms and dustpans strewn about the street. There are churro wrappers on the ground, and you hear a horse in the distance. You realize you're in front of a rusty gate. Your exits are gate.
I take the gate.
And take the gate?
Take the exit gate.
Entering through a pair of ornate gates, you find yourself in an antebellum-era mansion's well-tended gardens and courtyards. The path leads you past a pet cemetery, a mausoleum with clever, punny names, and a white carriage, hearse, led by, well, nothing. You look up and see an old, mossy mansion with columns reaching down from the second-story roof all the way to the ground. Your exits are porch and street.
Yeah, I'll go to the porch.
Stepping onto the porch, the old creaky doors open slowly, and you see inside the mansion through a doorway on the far right of the house. Your exits are foyer or gate.
Foyer exit.
You walk into the foyer, lit by large, flickering, cobweb-covered chandeliers and surrounding candelabras. In the foyer, a deep, resonant voice of an invisible spirit begins to speak.
When mic booms creak in soundproof chambers, and strange and frightening voices echo off the walls. Whenever volume meters flicker where the airwaves are deathly still, that is the time when no hosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
You recognize something obviously is a little different. This isn't your grandma's haunted mansion. Before you can process what is happening, the door to the porch slams shut, and a pair of sliding doors open to an octagonal room. Your exits are octagonal room.
Yeah, let's step inside the octagon.
You want to go through that? You walk through the sliding doors into the center of a room and notice that it contains 4 paintings, one on every other wall, each depicting a person only from the chest up. The portraits are flanked by 8 leering, candle-holding gargoyles. And just as you realize 2 of the faces in the paintings are your own, you hear the voice again booming from all sides of the room.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Morning Show. I am your co-host, your ghost co-host. Kindly put those earbuds all the way in, please, and get comfortable. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here, in this intro. where you hear excerpts of some of our previous Halloween episodes as they appeared in their lossy MP3 state.
Why don't we just do this for every show?
A Halloween episode for every show?
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
No, it would get old really fast.
Ah, come on.
Kyle, I told you I am dressed up.
As?
You.
Oh, that's that's incorrect.
I'm growing a beard just for you.
Show me. Give it to me.
And then, I don't know, did he die and get resurrected as the White Ranger? I don't remember that storyline. Okay.
I figured he turned into Kenny G, but sideways. You give them your petrified jawbreaker. Why am I? That's not even a thing. That's not even what we're talking about.
I like that you said I'd pass it on, because that's really what would happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on.
Listeners.
So it goes in the Halloween way and goes out the. Okay, no. He's in the space station. No. No.
Station Houston on 2. You guys appear to have a stowaway.
Okay, that's no. Toilet paper automatically cut. Would you like Snickers or intestinal worms?
Both.
There you go. Thanks,
Garco's
Garco.
alive.
Garco's back. Guacabooly.
Nah.
Pumpkin pie sounds so good right now. It's fall. I need a pumpkin pie inside me.
This show's gonna be like 4 hours long. How scary! Woo, Halloween!
Halloween! Oh no! This is the world. This is the world playing a piano. Multiplayerpiano.com. Oh my goodness! Ooh.
Oh no! No. We can't turn the soundboard into a piano.
Pausing.
Oh no! What have we done?
Always have an itchy butthole or itchy ears. Can we say butthole?
Yes, we can totally say butthole on a clean show.
Okay.
As long as it's a clean butthole.
Pausing.
That's pretty good. Dear sir, I'm a zombie, but I want to educate you.
I need your brain. A creaky metal gate. Where is it? Oh, it's quiet. Hold on.
Sorry, I kept missing it.
Everybody's playing. Everybody's playing the piano. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, there's a piano in the street.
Shh. You open the
Billy
creaky.
Joel just walked by. When you said pumpkin chili, that sounds gross.
Oh, it sounds so good. You know how it goes with a personal chef and everything. You think it's kind of a waste of all that nice food. You're more of a Soylent kind of man. You really love diarrhea. It's not what it seems.
That's how I die?
That's how you died. Yep. That's it.
I died in the Hall of Mirrors inside the circus tent from the turn of the century with a red ball in my hand.
That's right.
Do all of these end with me dying?
At this point, a dull, rusty robot has appeared seemingly out of nowhere in one of the corners of the room.
Kindly drag your body away from the walls to the dead center of the room.
You abide.
Garco?
That's Carco. You abide as you watch a sliding wall panel close in front of the doorway where you entered, trapping you once again inside the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted segment actually stretching, or is it your imagination?
As the voice speaks, you see the portraits in the room elongate, revealing the grim fates of the people pictured in the paintings, symbolized in humorously macabre situations. A man holding a hot dog with nothing on it, looking for his seat at a stadium. A bearded man holding a document is shown to be standing atop a barrel, spilling ketchup in his boxer shorts while eating an egg taco close to the spilled ketchup. A smiling elderly woman holding an iPhone, listening to a podcast with earbuds in. And a confident-looking man with a bald head is shown to be sitting on the shoulders of a frightened-looking bearded man who sits on the shoulders of a robot who is waist-deep in chili.
And consider this dismaying observation. This podcast has no pause button and no ending, which offers you this chilling challenge: to find a way out! Of course, there's always my way.
With a sudden thunderclap, the lights go out and the ceiling disappears. A ghastly vision manifests above. A bunch of XLR cables wrapped improperly and dangling down from the ceiling inside the octagonal dome. Seconds later, the room plunges into darkness and a blood-curdling scream is heard, falling from the ceiling to the floor, ending with the sound of the cables hitting the floor. After a few seconds, the lights fade up and the chamber is relit.
Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little podcast. And let's all stay together, please.
You see that the door has opened on the opposite side of the room. Through this opening, you see a long hallway with portraits on the walls and a deep blood-red carpet guiding you along the path toward a blaring organ. Your exits are gallery.
Yeah, Kyle, let's take the gallery.
All right. As lightning flashes from the windows on the opposite side of the gallery, the portraits transform into images of ghosts and monsters. At the corridor's far end are two statuary busts depicting a strict-looking man and woman. The statues appear to turn and gaze at you as you walk by, following your every move. The voice notices your hesitation to continue walking forward as you catch the gaze of the two busts.
There are several prominent ghosts who have listened to this podcast from all over the world. Actually, we have 399 happy listeners here, but there's room for at least one more. Any volunteers? If you insist on listening to this later, you may not need to volunteer.
Your exits are octagonal room and loading area.
Yeah, let's get loaded.
I swear, if you go backwards, though, I'm gonna be real mad.
Before you keep continuing, I've been abiding. I've been muting myself, my laughter and my terror this entire time.
All right.
So I've been saving you. So
Just keep
this
that
momentary
keep that bundled up. Just
lull. We'll continue.
put that back down. All right, you're in the loading area. Turning a corner, you enter a loading area where a seemingly endless stream of black buggies descend one staircase on your right and ascend another to your left. Beyond the track, clouds drift past a limbo of boundless mist and decay.
And now, a segment approaches to take you into the boundless realm of the supernatural. Take your loved ones by the hand, please, and kindly watch your step. Oh yes, And no skipping, please. We spirits are frighteningly sensitive to ad revenue.
Your exits are, I can't say that. Your exits are gallery and buggy.
Buggy.
All right. You stutter step toward the buggy and try not to fall as you take a step into the carriage and slam your butt down onto the plastic L-shaped chair.
You can't say butt.
But the voice reappears this time, seemingly to come directly through the buggy itself.
Do not touch down on the scrubbing bar, please. I will move it for you. And heed this warning. The segments will materialize only if you remain safely listening with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast. And watch your children, please.
Once you ascend the pitch black staircase to the second floor, you come across a moving suit of armor and a chair which appears to be embroidered with a hidden abstract face. The buggies also pass by the end of a seemingly endless hallway, which we know is just a mirror. We know that it's just a mirror. You can't see yourself, but we know it's just a mirror.
Magic gone.
Halfway down the hallway is a candelabra floating eerily. Turning away from the endless hallway, you travel past a glass conservatory filled with dead, withered plants and flowers.
We find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps and hot and cold running chills. Shh, listen.
In the middle of the room is a coffin occupied by a restless guest. Perched near the coffin is a black raven with glowing red eyes. As you approach the coffin, you see a hand reach out from the edge of the coffin. And the guest exclaims,
These are today's headlines.
Kenny, it's time to get to some headlines.
Oh my God. All right, a few things before we really get into the headlines. Number one, pretty sure I would have gotten through the entire ride by now.
Not true. You're waiting in line. There was a long time to wait in line.
Number two, I have no idea if we have the rights to play any of those noises. It's in parody though, so we do have kind of
very clearly a parody. Right. Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Kenny, what's going on? I mean, other than the obvious, what really is happening right now?
Welcome to morning show, Halloween special.
That's right.
I have been on mute, laughing, crying, coughing, dying this whole time.
Wow,
Congratulations, by the way, on a successful entry into this year's Halloween special.
Thank you.
I remember last year's Halloween special now.
Good.
I remember the choose your own adventure that we did last year.
That was the whole point. So last year we did that whole, like, you went through the house and you did the thing and
then I went into a dream state or something like that. You went to a
circus. Yeah, it was
a circus.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I think I have a VR game that's just like that. So don't need to live that again.
No. I wanted to do something completely different this year. So, Kenny, tell me what's happening.
Okay. Let's cover a little bit of the headlines. Here's one that happened last week. Amazon Key is a new service that lets couriers unlock your front door. Does that sound scary to you?
It sounds pretty scary, yeah.
Yeah. You'll need a smart lock and Amazon's new Cloud Cam. That's what they're calling it. 12 years ago, Amazon launched Prime, a subscription service that entitled members to a free 2-day shipping in the United States. Since then, it has added a number of options to make delivery faster and more convenient. Prime customers, this is just boilerplate. What they really want to sell here is Amazon Key. It relies on Amazon's new Cloud Cam and compatible smart lock. The camera is the hub connected to the internet via your home Wi-Fi. The camera talks to the lock over Zigbee, a wireless protocol utilized by many smart home devices.
Okay.
Zigbee. When a courier, here we go. Here's the happenings. When a courier arrives with a package for in-home delivery, I'm gonna cough. They scan the barcode, sending a request to Amazon's cloud.
Okay.
If everything checks out, the cloud grants permission by sending a message back to the camera, which starts recording. The courier then gets a prompt on their app, swipes the screen, and voila, your door unlocks. Just like the Haunted Mansion, I guess. They drop off the package, relock the door with another swipe, and they are on their way. The customer will get a notification that the delivery has arrived, along with a short video showing the drop-off to confirm everything was done properly. All right, let's take a pause here.
Okay. Yeah.
Number one, this is cool because this is the future. But so many hangups because, oh my gosh, it feels like anybody can get into my house now.
Well,
It really kind of takes the trust away from a smart lock if all they have to do, they have the correct code, right?
yes, it's not. Well, you have to opt in, I assume. There's some sort of opt-in process to allow for the person to come into your house. I know that package stealing is a real problem, especially for folks whose houses, face a street or
Right.
an apartment that gets a lot of traffic. It can be a problem. It's not one I've necessarily had myself, but I know that it can be a problem.
Right.
There are other services that have taken advantage of this, I believe, so far through August, the August lock system. They allow, I think, Walmart people to come into your house and
Yes, Walmart is just starting to do that.
start to drop off stuff. So it's happening. It's not something that we can stop. It is something you can avoid if you're absolutely totally not into the idea of having someone else walk into your house. I could see, though, on the West Coast we don't have this, but in other places a mudroom would be perfect for this. You lock, you have the special Amazon lock in the mudroom, and then in the secondary door you lock that thing down with 50,000 bolts.
Right. It's kind of
or volts.
It's kind of
whatever,
like an airlock for your house.
It is it's like an airlock for your house. Maybe you just need an actual airlock for your house.
Yeah,
because you depressurize it. It's okay.
And you're right. That's not necessarily a West Coast thing because we don't necessarily have a climate that dictates us to have a ready room. Kinda.
Why are you getting all these like Starship analogies? Seems strange, but
my video got all borked.
No, you're all right for now. It'll catch up.
Oh, there it goes. It sped back up.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. We
the other thing is that
I can't get behind it, Kenny. I can't get behind it. I'm gonna eat another
the
baby
delivery
finger.
people are only Amazon delivery people from an Amazon truck that is in your area.
Employed by Amazon.
Right. So it's only in specific areas. Amazon, everything that like the scanner has to be Amazon. That's it.
Part of the whole process.
So it's not like UPS or USPS.
Yeah, right.
They don't the scan stuff that they do. That's not what this is. So you're not having just about anybody.
Part of that whole process that you described to me was that it relies on the person to both unlock and then relock your door.
Correct.
That can't happen because I cannot rely.
Yeah, that's a lot of trust.
It's a whole lot of trust. It needs to lock automatically right when the door closes again. The door is open for a certain amount of time. Let's say, whatever, 10 seconds.
What you're asking for is like a pneumatic hinge that will slam the door shut after a certain amount of time.
Maybe not. Maybe not. No, maybe not the hinge. I'm not thinking of like some sort of Cheyenne Mountain type situation for nuclear lockdown. But I'm thinking that once the door does shut, the lock recognizes that it has been closed and relocks itself immediately. If the person, exactly, if the Amazon delivery person forgets to put something in your house, they need to request another code and another authorization from you, either through push notification or whatever. It's up to the person to then say whether or not that's okay. Or send a push notification to the person while this thing is happening, so that I get a like live feed of the person coming into my house, and they can only do it while this is happening. Send a push notification, open the app, I get a live feed, then the door opens and unlocks. The person puts the package in, closes it, I get a notification then that it's locked, and I have verification while I'm not home that a person has come into my house and done this.
So
that's all I can think of to where I would be comfortable with any of this happening.
A couple things. If you received a notification that, hey, someone's in your house, that's scary. That's scary. That's like Halloween scary.
No. Like they've requested authorization to come into your house. Like,
yeah, number 2,
boarding party for 2 coming in.
I don't know who that is. But number 2, the Amazon Key, or at least like the promo video showed, you can set like a timer. Like you can say, okay, we're leaving. And then the like Echo, or I guess that you have tied to your house, because no one's going to have this except if they have an Echo. They would say, okay, the house is locking in 3 minutes. So it was something like that in the promo video that they have.
Weird.
Either way,
I don't like that
I
at
don't
all.
trust it yet, but this is kind of where things are heading, especially for not just for package delivery, but for services. So like dog walking, they showed maid services,
sure,
technical services, anything like that. That is the future as well. So anybody who has a trusted,
contact
thing.
Well, and this is Amazon.
Access.
Amazon was also trying to get
liable. Like that's what the swipe is kind of like you're signing a contract of, okay, now I'm liable for anything that happens from here on until I swipe again.
Yeah, yes and no. I think Amazon's been trying to push their whole like
Would
local.
it be scary if they closed the door and locked it, but we're still inside the house? That would be scary.
I mean, what
did I just create a scenario that we didn't think of?
No, of course. If they're still in the house, all you do, I guess, is just call the cops.
But the recording shuts off. They closed the door. They swiped. The transaction is completed, but you have no idea.
And they crawl through the window, come into your house while you're naked in the shower.
What I'm saying is that they've closed the door from the inside. They're inside now.
But you have video of that. What's the
what's the point? I guess it depends on where you set up your camera.
At the door.
Amazon's setting up the camera.
Yeah. But Amazon comes into your house and sets up the camera.
Yeah, and then who knows? Maybe they're doing it secretly. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna move on here, Kyle.
All right.
I don't really want to spend a lot of time on that. Moving on to the next headline here. The founder of the Ham Dog wants to crowdfund a restaurant in New York City. Where if what?
Well,
Ham Dog.
They were looking for franchisees, right? Way back when.
Yes.
Yeah, we were trying to get $5,000 to start a Ham Dog franchise. That didn't happen. Where is that now? What's going on?
So, Kyle, the Ham Dog, the ingenious hamburger hot dog hybrid, made the rounds last year when the Australian entrepreneur Mark Murray announced that he was looking for participants to invest in the franchise to sell his patented ham dogs around the globe. Now, Mark plans to open up the first ever ham dog restaurant in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. So he says, walking the streets of New York City in the last few days and being in Times Square, really, and looking at the volume of foot traffic here, we're like, we've got to have our first store here, Murray tells The Verge. So what we're doing is we want to do with the first store is crowdfund it, but in a different way, so that the people that are getting involved will have a say in what happens, Murray said. Starting at
crowdfund in a different way.
Okay,
what does that mean? Okay, all right.
So starting at $20 US or 25 Australian, backers of the Kickstarter project will become part of an exclusive group, quote, exclusive group that will help decide variations on the menu at the restaurant. They hope to raise more than $200,000. Sure.
For 1 month's rent in New York City.
Backers will help decide what other projects will be funded from profits of the New York City restaurant. All the profits we're going to make from the first store every year are going back into the entrepreneurial projects. So it's not like you're investing, but you're kind of you're joining the board of the ham dog restaurant.
No, you're not. There's no official. You're not getting any sort of official spot on the board. You are giving them money, and they are taking a poll.
I'll say
potentially of what you
I don't
want.
think that you can open up. I don't think that you can open up a Midtown Manhattan restaurant for $200,000.
No,
That sells only ham dogs. I don't know. Maybe the.
I just
we
think
do have
that
to try it though, right?
I do want to try one. The burger still does not look good. The bun is the proprietary part, correct? And then the rest of it is
Correct.
just sort of like you stick the
it's
dog.
just made from other things.
Yeah, you stick the dog in the thing. We had a question in our Slack channel a while back, I think from Chris, whether a hot dog was a sandwich. And
Oh my gosh, not this again.
I feel like we should set the record straight real quick.
Hot dog's
on
not a sandwich.
A hot dog is absolutely a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
What defines
Absolutely
a
sandwich?
is a
I can't believe we're
sandwich.
having this conversation. This was a conversation like 3 months ago.
2 pieces of bread.
2 pieces of bread. Great. Okay,
Meat.
you've already no. A bun is 1 piece of bread.
A bun actually is not 1 piece of
A
bread.
bun is actually 1 piece of bread.
Once you split that soft tissue on that bun,
The soft tissue? What is this, a human bun?
it is. It becomes 2 pieces of bread. It's easily
Wait a second.
indistinguishable.
Are you
So
telling me that you're eating
put it
a
this
hot
way.
dog out of a split bun?
it always happens that way. Yeah.
Gross. No. Then it's not even a hot dog at that point.
So wait, what you're saying is that a Subway sandwich is a hot dog then?
No, it's a sub.
Nope, it's a hot dog
It's not
because
did
it's
I say it was a sandwich?
It is 1
I
piece.
said it was a sub.
It is a hot dog because it is 1 piece of bread. Welcome to Subway hot dogs.
Wait a second. You just contradicted yourself.
My
If
name's
it's 1 piece of bread, then you said it's a hot dog. Right?
I'm just
If it's
taking
split,
I'm
if it's
taking
split, it's a sandwich.
I'm taking your definition of hot dog and applying it to subs at the Subway.
But there's no sausage in a Subway sandwich.
Doesn't matter. You said if the bread's connected.
It kind of does.
Well, then,
Okay, it does,
then
Kyle.
we need to get on the actual Merriam-Webster definition of hot dog. And
Okay, let's check that out.
let's not.
Dictionary.com.
Let's absolutely
hot
not.
dog.
Speaking of things that we've talked about before, Kenny,
By the way,
Jibo's
don't go to
back.
dictionary.com/hot dog. That doesn't send you anywhere.
Good. Jibo. Remember Jibo?
Jibo.
Jibo.
Hiya, Jibo.
That's exactly it. Jibo, the social robot, is back, and he has finally reached his Indiegogo backers 3 years later. We've been talking about Jibo for a long time.
A long time. Over 3 years.
That's right. What now? I watched videos. It's super disappointing.
Yeah.
It spins around, has very bad voices, takes photographs of people. The company that makes Jibo is sending these units out to YouTube folks who are doing like tech reviews, and
Right.
they're doing like these 5-minute long paid tech reviews, and they are laughable. It's
Oh yeah.
terrifying.
So
I don't
is
like
it
it at
a matter
all.
of the features just not working anymore?
No, it's just the fact that when you sit on a product that sounds reasonable 3 years ago, like you're kind of pushing the envelope 3.5 years ago, you get it today in a world of Google Homes and Amazon Echoes, and it looks like a joke. It looks
Right.
like you just shouldn't have. Like, just take
Like if
the money and run.
I mean, when was the Echo? That was 20.
I would, honestly, maybe like half a year later. It wasn't that far off from when
No, I think
we
it was
first
the
saw
end of
Jibo.
2014 was when they're like, "Hey, all you Prime people, we have a select number of these new things."
The tall one, right?
Yeah. The first iteration.
Mhm.
And I believe at the time, it was like, oh, it's like, a faceless, just tall column in your house, and it has a kind of okay voice, I guess. Well, it's no Jibo. But Jibo really did not keep pace with what was happening in the automated home speaker world. that was sweeping over the past couple years.
In the second and minute that big companies like Amazon and Google get in on it,
You better have a product released at that point.
yes, or it's just, I mean, you pray to get acquired by one of those companies or something.
Right. Or some sort of integration. You say, hey,
Yeah.
Jibo now has Amazon Echo integration.
Right.
If that was the case, boom, you're set. But they didn't play it that way.
Right. So,
Poor Jibo.
so sorry, Jibo. I really wanted to have him on this show, but nobody sent me a review unit. So, we got Garco. We got Garco. So he'll just have to do for now.
Garco will do. I
Absolutely.
actually picked up a couple Google Home Minis. I think I said that on the.
I don't know. I don't know if you did. Maybe we did. We talked about purchasing things last time. I did get my Pixel 2. I got that bad boy.
Pixel 2 XL.
Or whatever. Same thing. News about it as of late has been quite bad. And
Yes.
people do not like it and are sending it back. I think it's fine, but my mileage may vary, as does yours, if you purchase it and spend $1,000
Okay.
on it.
I thought you were talking like right to me. And I was saying, I don't have one, Kyle. I don't have one.
No. Those photos that you took while you were on vacation look real good. They look very good.
I'm glad I took the 8 Plus and didn't wait for the 10, which I've now heard it was almost impossible to get.
Yeah, kind of a nightmare for folks trying to wait for that pre-order.
The current wait, I think, is about 6 weeks.
Oh
now.
my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So if you were, and that was yesterday, I should say. So if you were to have ordered it yesterday, and I'm speaking the 28th,
29th today.
on the 29th.
29th.
So yesterday, the 28th, the estimate was about 6 weeks out. So
woof.
Merry Christmas.
You filthy animal. That's right. Hey, Kenny, speaking of who?
I was going to cover it, but go ahead, Kyle. Take the lead here. You're sitting in the driver's seat on in this buggy.
Am I? Speaking of things that are dead, Kenny, AIM is dead.
AIM.
AOL's Instant Massager is gone. It will be gone on what, December 1st or something like that? Very soon. Very, very soon.
Yeah. December 15th.
I have very specific memories of AIM and the conversations that we would have on it. I feel like it was the way that we would converse. You would be in your room, I'd be in my room, and we would just talk on AIM.
Yeah, we wouldn't use our voices.
No,
we'd use the texting.
That felt like the very beginning of this whole like internet of messaging things. It was the beginning. It was the future and the beginning of it all.
It definitely was before texting took off, right? On your phone or smart device.
Yeah, I mean,
it was
texting
your quick messaging before that, and then texting kind of killed AIM. It did,
most definitely. I would also say that there were a number of programs out there that also at the same time sort of took over and tried to stifle AIM. Once AIM kind of got rolled into some weird redesigns of AOL.com, and you had to sign in with your AIM account, and then it was real confusing there in the middle. And then kind of halfway through that, they just sort of rolled everything back and said, no, you can use the service. It'll just be exactly the same.
Right.
Yeah. Buy Smarter Child. Like that. I don't know what else I enjoyed.
It was the first iteration of bots. That's for sure.
If you want to call them that, that felt like the future. Like talking to Smarter Child and being able to get something sent back to you that had some sort of semblance of
right.
Like
Ask a question, get kind of an answer.
Yeah, it knew what you were asking. Very cool, very cool. So bye. It's dead. It's in that coffin with Haroldina.
Okay. I'm going to cover this very last story here.
Please do.
This one will kill us. This buffalo sauce latte from Tim Hortons is insane. That's right. You heard me correctly. This buffalo latte from Tim Hortons has actual buffalo sauce in it.
So
It has coffee and buffalo sauce and chocolate.
we need to talk to Chris about getting on this because is it still available? Do we know?
I will continue reading here.
Okay.
Let's find out just what makes this tasty. We have a listener in the chat room who says he's still here. Thank you for being here. Because so are we.
Yes.
Okay, so we've tried our fair share of unconventionally flavored lattes that they say here at Extra Crispy.
Okay.
From floral lattes made with rose petals to black sesame lattes that are dark as ink. But Tim Hortons' newest offering has us scratching our heads because it's a savory latte. But not just any kind of savory, it's a buffalo latte as a buffalo sauce, the kind you'd find on hot wings as at a tailgate. The buffalo flavored drink starts like any conventional latte with espresso and steamed milk, to which both chocolate and buffalo sauce is added. So it's not even like a topping, it's like in the drink. The whole drink is topped. Here we go. The whole drink is, quote, topped with whipped topping and a dusting of zesty buffalo seasoning, according to a press release sent to Extra Crispy.
Spicy hot beverages just sound like it's going to taste the same way that it goes out. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad.
I don't really see a date. Oh, so it is actually, it's in the coffee and donut chain stores in Buffalo, New York, I guess. Starting on October 12th.
Okay.
So it's there.
It's happening.
It's regional.
Okay, but it's not a Saskatchewan thing. So we can't have Chris.
It
Skype
just
us
is launching in Buffalo, New York, to be available nationwide by the end of the year.
So this is the second thing that's available in New York. I feel like maybe we need to take a trip.
A food trip.
A food trip to get out there and have a spicy latte and a ham dog. Ugh. Boof. All right, Kenny.
Those are your headlines.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
Halloween. Are we getting back into this?
Yeah, we are. Your buggy continues down a corridor of doors. Hold on. I just accidentally.
Corridors?
Yeah, corridor of doors is what it's called officially. The sounds of pounding, shrieking, calls for help, screams, and knocking with maniacal laughter can be heard from behind the doors. Knockers and handles are moved by unseen hands, and some doors appear to be breathing. One of the doors sounds like someone is banging on it from the inside. The walls, covered in demon-faced wallpaper, are adorned with photos of screaming and grinning corpses. And a large painting of a man with a noose around his neck, holding a hatchet. A demonic grandfather clock chimes 3 times. As its hands spin counterclockwise, and the shadow of a dog's paw passes over it. We will eat food. We will eat food. That's right, Kenny. It's time for our stadium food segment.
Awesome.
Here in the corridor of doors. Here's every hot dog in Major League Baseball ranked. This is according to...
Go ahead. No. This is according to who?
This is according to Review Tracker's algorithm, which analyzed 130,000 reviews and scored 550,000 keywords to rank Major League Baseball stadiums in 4 categories, including food and drink, fan experience, family experience, and facilities.
Okay.
So food and drink is one of the categories. I feel like that's our category, first and foremost.
Definitely.
Definitely. But they ranked the stadiums in this order. And we can cover specifically like the food portions of these, but these are the top 5 stadiums according to Review Tracker's algorithm. All right. Orioles Ballpark in Camden Yards. That's the first overall and top rated facility. Just number 1 across the board. PNC Park, never been. Second overall.
That's Pirates?
Pirates, yes. Bingo. Good job. Top rated stadium for families and top rated fan experience. So no food so far, even though these are, 1 and 2. Here we go. Our favorite, AT&T Park. Third overall.
Home of the San Francisco Giants.
That's right, Kenny. Second for food overall. And it's got the top-rated hot dog.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe that either. Talk to me about the dogs that you've had at
Well, I was going to say, unless you're topping your hot dog with the garlic fries, there's nothing. It doesn't compare to other parts.
Hey, yo, do they have that?
I think that's a fan created concoction.
Can you get?
I don't think that's something that you can buy.
Can you get a garlic dog? Can it just be
a garlic dog?
Just a big tube of taters. With
that actually doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, it's just like a mashed potato in a pork casing.
Actually, no.
What if you pumped a pork intestine full of potatoes?
Of garlic fries?
Would that still be a hot dog? What would that be?
It would be a hot potato. Oh,
you can't see my face. It's been slammed onto the ground.
I was gonna say probably you could do a hot dog, but not with the fries, but all of the other like garlic topping and whatever they put on the fries.
Yeah,
just put that on the hot dog. Right?
Yeah, the like parsley and garlic and butter
and toasted bun. Got to go with toasted bun, so that you have some of that crisp there, like you would get in the fries. I think we're onto something here.
I think so too.
AT&T, you listening?
Yeah, you really should. It seems though, according to review trackers, they say the hot dog is still the most talked about food item at a baseball game, 6 times more popular than anything else. So hot dog,
really?
Number 1. Yeah. Hard to believe, huh?
I guess it's a cultural thing, right? It's just
baseball and hot dog.
The norm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the food of like a football game? What would you say? I'm going to a football game. Hope I have beer.
Nachos.
Nachos at a football game, you think?
No, not really.
That's not your answer.
No. I feel like ham dogs would probably do pretty well at a baseball game. Don't you think? Or some sort of like a hot dog pizza, like some sort of combination of pizzas and hot dogs and garlic fries. But it doesn't have that. Yeah, it has to have that pork, that good pork in there.
Okay, this ranking here, does that coincide with your hot dog ranking of the parks that you've been to? Because I don't think it does.
Absolutely not. Best hot dog I've ever had, probably Nationals Ballpark. Not the one we talked about last time. Not the one that was completely dry and emotionless.
Right.
But the half smoke that I had at Nationals Ballpark. Great. Very, very good. Tony the Tiger would agree. I did. Yeah. Real sloppy, real good. One of the other ones, probably number 2, sharing the spot with number 1, especially from this year, Angels Ballpark over here in Anaheim.
Really?
You would think, you'd probably think, wow, what a garbage stadium. And
it's not a garbage stadium.
You'd probably be right. It's one of the oldest in baseball, next to like Fenway right now. And the Coliseum. I think it's
not.
Yeah. Camden Yards.
No, it's not.
Fenway.
Wait,
Coliseum.
Camden Yards.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you just said the Angels Ballpark?
One of the oldest. I said one of the oldest. Probably top.
It's not.
Top 5 at least. It's from.
No way.
It is from probably around 1965
oldest
or so.
Ballpark.
Do me a favor, look that up. I'll tell you about the dog I had there though. They had a short rib chili hot dog at Angel Stadium. It had a short rib chili, had onion straws, and a real good hot dog underneath, somewhere in there, somewhere around there. Did you find out which one's the oldest?
I think I had an ad.
Who's right? I'm right.
Okay. Yes, Angel Stadium is the 4th oldest.
Boo!
Right.
Yeah, I said top 5.
But it's been like renovated like crazy since it's been open.
I understand that, but my fact still stands.
But it doesn't really make any sense because like Dodger Stadium has not changed in.
That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. Nope. It recently in the last 5 years got some major upgrades.
Okay.
So guess what?
Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
and Fenway.
Wrigley Field also, the entire outfield just got
What
renovated.
are you eating?
I'm eating the baby fingers. I told you.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kenny.
We haven't really discussed that on the show proper.
No, I'm putting
we're
it
just
on
gonna leave it at that though.
Put it on the video right now. You can look on the video and know exactly what I'm talking
I'm
about.
not gonna look on the video.
Kenny, fan sentiment rates barbecue as the best ballpark food, though, ranking it 4 times better than hot dogs. So overall, if you got that
barbecue,
if you got that BBQ at your stadium, it's more likely to rank 4 times better than hot dogs at your stadium.
barbecue is a method of cooking. It's not a thing.
Oh, no, barbecue is a thing.
Just like briquettes that you're just eating out of a basket.
Charcoal, yeah.
A basket of briquettes.
Mm-hmm. Can I get two
disgusting.
briquettes, please? Is
a
that
briquette slider?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, nothing.
Briquette bun with a briquette in the middle.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that the name of this show? Halloween briquette.
Halloween briquettes. Pretty close. Yeah. So there you go. That's our stadium food segment, Kenny.
Cool.
Yeah.
Glad.
Pretty good, huh?
I'm glad that we set the record straight. AT&T Park has the best hot dogs, but it's kind of in question, don't you think?
I would say so. I feel like you and I need to go back and try it. I am. You can see on the video. I'm about this close to having us start some sort of Patreon or Kickstarter event to go to every stadium in Major League Baseball and go try the food and make either a documentary or some sort of podcasting program about that. Because
I'm sure that we
get a sponsor for that. That is our niche. That is right there, right in our wheelhouse, the house of wheels.
Kind of is. A hot dog and a beer. Need to try it. Try it at every location.
Yeah,
These States United.
I can sign on. I can sign on to that.
Okay.
All right, Kenny. You're now entering a dark seance room full of floating objects. Madame Leota, a medium whose disembodied head appears within a misty crystal ball with blue hair, summons the morning show's spirits, levitating mysteriously above a table littered with tarot cards, and a wispy green spirit moves off in the corner of the room. The ravens that you saw moments ago in the conservatory can now be seen perched on the back of the chair at the table. She starts incanting.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat. Call him on Skype, wherever he's at. Rap on a table, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies can finally be seen. Alert the spirits like a submarine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be voices from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, this bandwidth is hell. Give us a hint by ringing a bell.
Your buggy continues through the seance circle, passing a large ancient tome entitled Podcasting for Dummies, Book of the Dead Air, resting on a stand. Boop, 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 boop. All right, Kenny, after leaving the seance circle, you begin to move along a balcony overlooking a birthday party taking place in a grand hall with a number of ghosts dancing and reveling. Ghosts are seen entering the room through a broken door where a hearse has crashed with its coffin and its contents sliding out. Eerie phantoms are seen flying in and out of the windows above. As you see the ghosts pour in, the voice reappears.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for a swinging wake, and they're expecting me. I'll see you all A little later.
A merry ghost is seen sitting atop a mantle of a fireplace with a mysterious green fire, with his arm wrapped around a bust. An elderly ghost, which I don't know what that is seen rocking back and forth with in a chair and a book on her lap. Many ghosts have gathered around the dinner table, where a ghost is blowing out candles on a birthday cake. The ghost then turns and looks at you directly in the eyes and says,
I'm with my crew, and we gonna show y'all what we be snacking on. You dig? Okay.
"Hey, Kenny, it's time for our food segment."
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna wait till the end of the show. How did you like watch a ride through to really create this script, or did you pull it from somewhere?
You'll have to listen at the end of the show. I'm not going to give that away yet.
Okay, all right.
Keep listening.
I'm sure that's what the listeners are thinking as well.
Keep
They're
listening.
like, oh my gosh, Kyle, we get it.
Kenny.
We're on Haunted Mansion.
What do we
What are
have?
we starting with?
What do we?
starting
Let's start with what? The sweet one.
Sweet one?
Yeah. What do we have?
All right, we'll start with the sweet one. We have mystery Oreos.
It's kind of a creepy theme here, right?
Mystery flavor cream. I am scared to put this in my mouth.
Mystery Oreos. So these
I'm gonna crack open the lift thing here at the top.
yeah. Let's
Oh, they're like double stuff.
yeah. We've got the ability to
Whoa!
guess the flavor for a chance to win $50,000.
Oh, take a whiff of that. Oh. I recognize it though, which is weird. What does that smell?
Oh my god, I don't know.
It's like an old Now and Later.
I know. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try one.
Oh, okay. Let's.
So these recently came out. They look like normal. I'm showing it to the stream. They look like normal Oreos, right? Chocolate cookie, some sort of white cream in the middle. Now I have been told.
Flavor.
I have been told the cookies taste like cookies. They're regular. The cream is the thing that has a distinct flavor.
Right.
to it.
That's always the case, right?
I don't
Whenever
think
they make
so.
these special.
No.
No, I think whenever they make these special Oreos, it tends to just be the cream in the middle that.
And they'll alternate between chocolate cookies and vanilla cookies for the most part between those.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can get
Yeah.
like pumpkin spice Oreos. They have these at the store. The cream in the middle is pumpkin, I assume, and then the cookie is vanilla or some sort of graham cracker
I'm
flavor.
trying to place this smell.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Very.
It's medicinal
Like
almost.
It's like from my childhood. Like I know what that is.
You remember that white, pink and white medicine that would be in the refrigerator that you had to keep cold? That's what that smells like.
Amoxicillin?
Amoxicillin. It smells like amoxicillin. That's the flavor. That's
It kind of does. I think you're right. We're about to get medicated.
these are amoxicillin mystery Oreos.
That's really setting the stage for good Oreo. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a bite.
I took a bite already. Okay. I can't.
It tastes like it smells.
Yes, it does. Tastes exactly like it smells. Gosh, now that I've said it, I can't unsee it, untaste it.
I kind of want to vomit now.
Okay, I'm just eating the cream. Oh my god! Wait, what is this?
It's there's a very distinct flavor.
What is this?
I have it. It's in my head.
I've had it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's something. You know what it is? It's something that doesn't go with chocolate. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's a flavor that is inherently not served with chocolate because the chocolate's kind of messed me up a little bit. I can't tell you. I'm gonna go with amoxicillin. That's my final answer. Oreo, you can send my money, my grand prize money here to the show. Listeners, if
I'm
you
gonna look for the details here.
okay, you can enter by texting or messaging them on AIM. So one of the two.
To enter without making purchase or guessing the correct flavor, see official rules. You didn't actually have to buy these.
How are you going to guess what the flavor? I guess you can be told, or it can enter the cultural lexicon of.
Right now that it's kind of lingered in my mouth,
I know.
I almost have an idea of what it is.
Okay, all right. Do you anything? Can you verbalize it? Because we've been waiting on pins and needles here for you to describe exactly what that flavor is.
Something I used to eat as a kid a lot.
Yeah, Patrick, we're having fun with cookies right now. So we haven't done. We used to do this only on Fridays, where we would grab a food item and try it here live on air and have a reaction, have some sort of visceral or otherwise reaction to this food. And
like something I used to eat in elementary school. What it tastes like to me.
Do I need to have another one? Should I have another one?
This is gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, I might have.
That's probably their idea, right?
Yeah,
they pick some obscure flavor from the mid '90s.
Dunkaroos.
Oh, you know what? No, that's not it. The cookie's kind of messing with your head with the Dunkaroos.
Yeah, Lunchable.
Ham and cheese Lunchable. That's the flavor.
Ham and cheese.
Bam.
I wouldn't mind, we're talking about sweet things and lattes. They did have some sort of vanilla latte Oreos, I think, at the store. But buffalo Oreos, not too bad. That might be okay.
Like savory Oreos?
Yeah, savory.
Like bacon Oreos?
Oh my gosh. That sounds really
good.
How's
that not a thing?
Sure. Is it bacon? Is the flavor bacon?
No, it's just a piece of bacon between two cookies.
That isn't. No. It's cream and then 2 strips of bacon on top and bottom.
It's a bacon wrapped Oreo.
I can't.
It's like a regular Oreo bacon wrapped.
I can't place it. You have to have the cream by itself. You can't have it with a cookie.
Okay, I just did that.
Now after all of this like tasting, I can't distinguish the flavor anymore. It is now just
all right,
sweet.
You're gonna have to take a break then.
Yeah. Let's take Kenny. Let's take a break with
cleanse our palates
with literally the namesake to this segment. I'll play it one more time.
I'm with my crew, and we gonna show y'all what we be snacking on. You dig? Okay.
Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos
Oreos
and
and
Takis.
Takis.
That's right.
Oreos and Takis. All I want to eat
You can
is
catch me on the
Oreos and
podcast
Takis.
eating Oreos and Takis. Snack. Crunch. All right. So what we have? What we have here?
Man.
I can't get that. I'm out of coffee too. We've got
Have a little bit.
these. What
I
are?
don't want to mix those flavors.
This is sort of the only Halloween themed thing we've got. I mean, mystery is kind of a Halloween thing, but
It's spooky and mysterious.
that's right. We've got zombie flavored Takis.
Oh my gosh! I just took a big fat whiff of that bag.
Smells pretty good.
Yeah, Takis, zombie flavor, habanero and cucumber tortilla chips.
I can get behind
Zombie
that.
nitro flavor.
They're just bright green. These are kind of like
It says very hot.
zombie
on the-
fingers.
on the package.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. I took a bite.
Full disclosure, never actually had a Taki before.
Me either. Even though we've been playing that song for the entirety of the Food Fridays that we've ever done, never actually had one.
These are amazing.
Yeah, these are incredible. Even though my fingers are completely green now.
I didn't think
I'm into
that
it though.
habanero and cucumber would actually taste good, but
Yeah.
it's like a hint of cucumber when you take that first bite.
Yeah.
And then it lingers as cucumber, but it has the spice of the habanero. This is amazing.
Yeah. I'm into it. I'm really, really, really into this.
I know the flavor of these.
These were like $1 at Target, and this is this is incredible. Zombie nitro flavor, it says. So this is, I guess, their nitro zombie Taki. I am gonna need a second though before
I mean, they're hot, but they're not They're not too hot.
No. Kenny, I wanted to cover, while we are eating these, because I do want to stay here for a little bit longer. These are really good. Taco Bell. Let's taco about them for a
Taco
second.
Bell?
No. We need to taco about this just a little bit.
Okay.
They're creating, well, two things. We can cover these in succession. The first are new, quote unquote, dipping burritos, which are basically like deep fried chimichangas.
I mean, that's kind of what a chimichanga is.
Yeah. They're similar to a chimichanga, they say, in that they feature seasoned beef and cheese rolled up in tortillas and deep fried. They're also, I guess, kind of like taquitos, depending on the size and what the price is. But
You don't deep fry taquitos, though. Do you?
Pretty sure you do.
Do you?
I personally, I haven't deep fried them. I have pan fried them with a little bit of oil. Restaurants in Minneapolis, they are going to be the lucky guinea pigs, they say, for this new item. And essentially, that's right. Essentially, you can think of these dipping burritos as a cross between a burrito and a taquito. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there you go. You got your answer right there in the read.
The
copy.
The new burritos come in a set of 2. You can buy them for $2.99 a pop, alongside your choice of quote unquote dipping sauce, including nacho cheese, guacamole, sour cream.
Wait, just those 3?
Well,
I can't have like a fire dipping sauce.
That's all I would do. Just empty out like 19 packets of fire sauce.
I'd probably put the fire sauce and the nacho cheese. That would probably taste pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Fire sauce and the guac wouldn't taste good, and fire sauce and the sour cream is just fire vomit.
Also, speaking of Taco Bell, the naked chicken chips are back.
What?
Yeah. Saw a commercial for that yesterday during the baseball game.
Super excited.
Go get your free taco. I mean, this is basically just the Taco Bell podcast now. It has been.
No affiliation.
No, it has
But
been.
kind of, we hope so in the future.
Seriously, Taco Bell, if you want some of this,
Stop eating the Takis, Kyle.
I'm ready to talk.
now
I'm
I'm eating
taco
them.
to you about it eventually.
Oh, man. It's so good.
Hey, Kenny, also over at Taco Bell, maybe something a little less enjoyable. Taco Bell might unleash Kit Kat quesadillas upon America.
Oh, God.
According to eater.com. I'm going to load this up real quick. The image that they show looks terrifying.
So let me read what this is.
Go
while
ahead.
You finish your hot Cheetos and or just your hot Takis.
Yeah, just the hot Takis.
The mad geniuses at Taco Bell, who definitely turned Doritos into taco shells, are now looking to the candy aisle for inspiration. It's testing chocoladillas.
Chocoladillas?
Chocoladillas.
I don't like this.
Filled with Kit Kat or Twix pieces in select markets.
Wait. Okay, let's get on Twix for a second. Kit Kat, I understand that wafer.
There's a crunch.
But the wafer, thin, fine. You can get through that very easily.
Right.
Twix pieces, that's
caramel.
thick. It's caramel. It's caramel. That's going to melt. But then
And cookie crunch.
the cookie is so crumbly.
Yeah. So it's a regular tortilla for the quesadilla,
Yeah.
but then filled with the chocolate of the Kit Kat or the Twix, I suppose. I will say nay to this.
Yeah, I
would eat it. I would eat it for the show, and that's probably the only time I would ever eat it because it sounds awful.
it's $1. It's going to be $1.
But it's tiny. Look, it's tiny.
I know. I know. I see it. It's $1.
All right.
I
could do it.
Flour tortilla. I would put fire sauce on this. That's the thing. Like I'm ready to mix. I'm ready to mix flavors now.
That's awful.
I'm ready for this. Kenny, and last one. We're gonna miss this, but I felt like we needed to talk about it.
Okay.
Disneyland has some new cocktails. I know you like Disneyland cocktails. You got a spider on your face.
What?
Oh, it's on the stream. Sorry, I got so confused. We've got this new Halloween themed streaming banner thing over on Twitch right now.
I have something to tell you after you're done with this.
Yeah. Disneyland They've got new Halloween cocktails with creepy surprises in them. $14. You can do a vodka and chambird, whatever that is, mixed together, tinted dark purple. There's basically a eyeball ice cube in the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Which is a maraschino cherry stuffed inside a lychee. So it's two fruits stuffed inside each other. It's like a turducken
cocktail,
but for berries.
It's a turducken cocktail.
Yeah.
It's gravy
and it's
and duck meat.
Let's see. That actually sounds really good. I can get behind that. Just a glass in a glass. No, in like a pint glass mainly. Added touch cocktail glass is served rimmed with purple sugar crystals. So this all sounds very good. There are a bunch of other Disneyland spooky Halloween cocktails that you can go grab.
Yeah.
But this is one I thought maybe you would get behind because I know you like a good Disneyland cocktail. I'm sure you've taken that photograph right there. Exactly that photograph.
Sure, I have. I'm sure it was me.
All right. Fine, Kenny. Move off of my interesting story onto whatever you've got right now.
All right. So I decided to load up this mystery Oreo story that we had included in the in the notes here, but we neglected to read while we were eating the Oreos. If you're terrified of biting into something disgusting, fear not, because these don't seem to be the Oreo's most adventurous flavoring attempt. People are always speculating and making their predictions, with many commenting on the sweet and fruity flavor. I don't know if it's fruity or sweet, but there is a flavor in here that they suggest that I think bears mentioning.
Okay.
Is it Fruit Loops? Almost.
Yes.
Is it Fruity Pebbles? Bam.
No.
That's it.
Nope.
Fruity Pebbles. Yes. Off-brand Fruity Pebbles. That's the smell. That's the taste. That's what it is.
So it's a fruit-based
something
cream. I'm still going to amoxicillin. I'm going to amoxicillin all the way.
So those are both common guesses, along with cereal milk. Even if you're not a fan, rest assured you will end up with food poisoning or pink saliva.
Yeah.
What? I guess that's not a thing. So Time put out, guessing Oreo's mystery flavor could win you 50 grand. And someone responded with, is it pepperoni dog farts?
Yes, it is. Good joke.
Someone said,
internet.
Is it regret?
Okay.
It's regret. I regret eating it because it is not great.
I've got that for sure. All right, Kenny, that's all I've got for food. Good work. So what's your final guess for those mystery Oreos? So we can write this down and text it in.
What's my guess?
Yeah, your final guess. Cereal milk? No. The second you said cereal milk, I tasted it.
I'm going to do one more.
All right.
One more smell, because the smell is the same as the taste.
Yeah.
And after the zombie Takis.
Okay. Think about it. Think about the words.
Oh God. It's Fruity Pebbles. That's what it is.
It's Fruity Pebbles. All right. Fruity Pebbles mystery Oreos. The mystery has been solved. Very good.
Ugh.
All right, Kenny, your buggy. Your buggy then proceeds to the attic, an irregularly shaped room cluttered with gifts, personal items, mementos, and wedding portraits. In each portrait, the bride is seen with a different groom, whose heads then disappear while an alarm clock with the time 7 a.m. is shown in the background. The 80 decibel sound of a blaring alarm fills the room. Also a duck. There's a duck here. As you leave the attic, you feel like you're slowly drifting down onto the balcony amidst a starry night sky filled with wispy spirits rising from the graveyard below. The buggies swing around you and tips backwards, making you feel as though you're about to slip out of the podcast. You look up, surrounded by a dark, ghoulish tree with knotted expressions. The red-eyed raven, previously seen in the conservatory and the seance circle, caws at you from a branch overhead as you slowly are lured into the graveyard.
No. Come on.
Try that again.
Full-throated caw right here. Almost.
You want to try? That's a good one. All right, Kenny, you're in the graveyard. Once you reach the ground, your buggy turns towards a gate of the graveyard. There stands your wife and your dog. She says she needs to poop. Your dog. Your dog needs to poop. Around the corner, you turn to see five expressive haunted busts singing a song in harmony. What could it be?
Did it drip or squeak or did two bones break?
Sounds come out when we play a game.
Can you guess, is it someone's eyes?
Or is it just garlic chives?
What sounded gross?
You're about to be surprised.
Now don't close your ears and don't try to hide.
Or a squishy food may surprise you guys.
Shredded beef in a pumpkin pie.
It sounds like you might want a slice.
What sounded gross?
You're about to be surprised.
Did the fruit just fall from the dead fruit tree?
Fruits arrive in the midnight cheese.
Creepy bleeps and chicken thighs.
Starts to sound
Like exercise.
What sounded gross?
You're about to be surprised.
When you hear the snap of a bulb of fennel.
These bros scream when the sound bites yell.
Yes, it's gross, don't criticize.
Guess which sounds are digitized?
That's right, Kenny. It's time for a sound game.
Clearly,
Yes?
Kyle's best song yet. Gonna put that number 1 on the charts.
All right. Hitting all the hits
Kyle,
here on
that is a
Goodstuff.network.
lifetime. That is a lifetime of Weird Al just like coming out all at once. Congratulations.
That is absolutely 100% accurate. Kenny, we're here to play a game. As explained in my little jingle there. This
You need to release that, by the way. That needs to be on the internet sound waves.
This game is called What's Sounding Gross. It is our attempt to try and figure out whether or not the sound that you're about to hear is a sound that has been generated by food itself or like a fabricated video game Foley gore sound. So it's either a food sound or an actual real life gore sound, or fabricated some other way that is not food. So you gotta make sure that you've got some sort of food in there or not. All right.
Okay, food sound or not is the game we're playing.
Basically, food sound or not, and I've got 13 haunted
13.
sounds to go over. Are you ready?
Yeah, just before we start,
Yeah.
most of the time that they make Foley sounds for gore, it is food.
Right. Sure.
So I'll just do my best to kind of like discern between the two.
These are specifically ones I do know are generated by food. This was a food specific one. Yes,
Okay.
I know for sure. Are we ready?
I am ready.
All right, number 1. Food or not?
Yeah, that sounds like someone's just breaking apart celery.
So you're gonna say food.
I'm gonna say food.
That is correct. It is food. All right, Kenny.
What is it? What kind of food?
It was
have
indeed celery. I did not write them down for all of these because you'll see why in a second. Number 2.
Oh boy.
What do you think? Food? Should I pause the music? Should I pause the music?
No,
Maybe.
keep the music going
All
because it's really turning me upside down.
I'll try it again.
Oh man, it's that ending that like it sounds like someone is stepping their muddy boot through a cannibal's chest, not a cannibal, a corpse's chest. So yeah, let's say not food.
That one is food. It's a tomato.
Like someone biting into a tomato?
It could be, yeah.
Oh, God.
Kenny, number.
Did you record these yourself?
No, I did not. Number 3.
Is that me after eating the mystery Oreos?
Is that food or not?
I'm gonna say food.
No, No, it's someone wringing a towel out. All right, Kenny, number 4. Food or not?
That sounds like someone's taking a bite into an apple. I'm gonna say food.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's correct. That one is
The
food.
ding got ducked.
Yeah, it did. Number 5. Food or not?
It sounds like a tree fell in a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say not food.
That is correct. Yes. All right.
Do we know what it is?
That no, I have no idea. I grab these from all over the internet, Kenny. Next one. Food or not?
It sounds like a chorus of people opening a soda, but then someone breaks a bone at the end. Let's say not food. Oh, what?
It's eggs. Eggs.
Eggs?
Eggs. All right,
What
Kenny.
egg makes that noise?
Microphones inside the egg. Kenny, number 7. Food or not?
I don't want to tell you what that sounds like.
Food or not?
One more time. I can't not. Food.
That is correct. All right.
What is it?
That I don't remember. Let's leave it a mystery. Number 8. Food or not?
That's like, this sounds like mud. Not food.
That is correct.
Hey!
All right, Kenny, number 9. Food or
What
not?
is that ending?
Like
play it again.
like a body being dragged. Oh.
You can really kind of create any sort of situation with these sounds.
That's right. Yes, that's why they are haunted gore sounds.
Here, play the sound again.
All right.
I mean, like, I cracked my knuckles,
Yes.
and then I watched the blood drain out of my hand.
That's correct. Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
That is
So I'm
what that
saying
is.
Not food.
That is correct.
Hey!
Yes.
You know what it is?
No, absolutely not. Number 10, Kenny. Food or not?
What that sounds like to me is a stress ball filled with water.
Filled with water. Yeah.
And you're squishing it.
All right, so
I'm
that-
gonna say not food.
Incorrect. Yeah, incorrect. That is. I don't. Number.
Is this actually a food sound or not, or is this just everything's a fart?
Well,
This is what your body makes at night.
let me tell you, our fart game was actually human or animal farts. But this is something else. Kenny, number 11. There. Food or not?
Let's say, let's say food because of that little like thing that happened.
That is correct. It is food. All right, number 12.
Okay, number 12.
Food or not?
Did you realize how flatulent these begin to sound?
Food or not?
Not food. Oh, What?
That's food.
Oh my god. Who was eating this food? I guess everyone talks about, the taste of the food.
Mhm. But not how it
and then-
sounds.
Not how it
The
sounds.
sound experience, it feels like something
You
that...
could really go to a restaurant with like noise canceling headphones,
Right.
and still have a great time. Sound does not benefit, does it? I wonder if it deters from the eating experience if it's a bad sounding food.
If it sounds like this, probably not good. That's number 13. Number 13, food or not?
That's a food. What?
Incorrect. That's incorrect. You got more wrong than right.
Whatever.
I'm thoroughly surprised.
No, surprise.
Yes, indeed, surprised. Well, Kenny, that's our food sound segment. That's our food game. I'm not gonna play my song again, but
Please don't play anymore.
I won't. Thank you for playing. Let's move right along, shall we?
Okay, yes. Let's get back on the buggy.
All right.
We've been in the buggy the whole time, so
Technically, yes. We're kind of looping around the podcast still. You're
all right.
You're approaching the entrance of a large crypt. The voice once again returns.
Ah, there you are. Just in time for the outro. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of 3 ghosts. They have selected you to fulfill our questions and will haunt you until you return. And be sure to check the other great shows over at Goodstuff.FM, and these ghosts will follow you home.
You begin to enter the Hall of Mirrors. You can see a group of 3 ghosts thumbing for a ride. Around the corner, in a large, ornately framed mirror, you see that one of the ghosts from the trio has made it into the carriage with you. Your scrubbing bar is now free, Kenny. You can leave the podcast and ascend back into the living world. Your exits are out.
Okay.
You're out.
Out.
You're out. We're done. Woo! That's
So I don't take the walkway that goes past. Forget it.
I mean, no, you do as the podcast ends. Yes. Is that what you wanted? Is that what
Usually the ride isn't over.
Yeah, no, you're out. You're
until you hit daylight.
Okay. All right. Well, and then let's just make our way out of the podcast now, shall we?
Okay.
Now we're going on the escalator.
Clever.
We're making our way out. You're gonna want to put on your sunglasses because your eyeballs will hurt.
Uh-huh.
What do you want to ride next?
Splash Mountain.
I guess we are right here. Yeah, you're right. Let's go ride that. And that's it. That's the show.
Oh, you don't have the Splash Mountain song, huh?
No, goodness gracious. You want me to find that right now?
I think you have it.
Okay, hold on. I see you. I don't seriously. You have no idea. Now I'm gonna take. Now I'm gonna take a freaking screenshot of this. FN print screen. I'm gonna
stop saying FN.
It's
function.
Yeah, thank you,
listeners. Kyle thought that the FN button on his Windows keyboard meant FN. That's it. Not that it meant function. That it's a function key. Oh boy.
Cool. This is
sorry, Kyle. Really sorry to throw you under the bus and sell you out there, but
yeah. Sorry, I missed.
You really don't have.
Okay, I had to ban that person in the chat room. Sorry. No. Let me load up Discord and send this to you because I'd like to show you what this whole thing looked like.
Okay.
Did you have fun, by the way? This.
Oh, Kyle, that was my favorite ride.
There you go.
Oh boy, color coded and everything.
Welcome.
We'll have to put this in the show notes.
yeah. I'll put this in the show notes. So this This was today. That was a long show, huh? About an hour and a half.
Congratulations.
Did you had fun? What else can I ask? Hope listeners had fun. You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person for not knowing it.
I don't know what that means.
Not sure either. Not knowing maybe where my sound is. But
function. he's being funny, Kyle.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's being FN
not knowing.
funny.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the funny key.
That is.
Think of it that way.
That's all we've got for today. Was there anything else you wanted to do while we had this stream live? Play Destiny.
Let's play Destiny.
We might be able to start that a little bit later because I do need to switch over to the other computer. This is I can finish these baby fingers too now. They're a little sweaty now.
Yeah, Kim doesn't want it. I made mention that I wanted to get the mystery Oreos for the show, and she said, I don't want to eat those. But I think I need to get her to eat one.
Well, Carolyn said...
At least smell it. I'll have her smell it.
Carolyn said that she knew what the flavor is. I told her not to tell me. So I need to ask. She was kind of looping around here. She was in the background. I don't know if people in the video saw, but... Chewy...
Ask her now.
I will have to.
I want to know. How does she know?
Do you want me to ask her right now?
Yeah, let's find out live.
Okay, hold on. I gotta ask. Hold on. I gotta ask. Hold on. Let me put on. I'll play the sounds again. Boota bop.
Happy Halloween. Open the window. Get some light in here. Oh, we're done with Actually, yeah. Take care of all this. I got Oreo cookie dust on my phone screen. That's great.
So,
yeah,
she can't remember. But
come on!
but she did say that, like another cookie, like a specific other cookie.
Another cookie?
Yeah.
No, it's Fruity Pebbles, like for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Fruity cookie maybe.
Energize. Should be an Energize. Yeah, Energize.
The those pink and tan crispy wafers with the cream inside. It's a rice wafer, and then the cream, and then a rice wafer, and then the cream.
Wafer?
Yeah. Rice wafer.
Rice wafer.
Right? I mean,
is that like a rice eraser?
Well, I'm gonna replace you with rice wafer cracker. No, not cracker. Cookie cream. Ice wafer? No. A wafer. What about wafer cookie cream? Sugar wafers.
Oh. Sugar wafers. Yeah, I know the cookie you're talking about, but that's not the smell.
I replaced you with Walmart.com. Hold on.
Oh, thank you.
These listeners, sugar-free, vanilla, artificial flavored wafer cookies. That's what it is.
Let me go get my wife to smell these.
Copy image address. I'm gonna send it to you. Do you know what I'm talking about? He might not. He left. I can't tell because I replaced him with wafers. I think it's these. I mean, these are sugar-free, though. I mean, it can't be specifically these. Vanilla wafers. Specifically vanilla wafers. Yeah, it's basically what's on the inside of a Kit Kat. We were talking about Kit Kats earlier.
Okay, I have a real-time update. Yes, I see the vanilla wafer that you have here.
Okay.
My wife says chocolate oranges.
Chocolate oranges. Oh, fruit. I get it. I
think she's onto something.
I think she is too. Well, okay. Chocolate oranges it is. That's what we'll guess. I think that kind of combines everyone's guess. I think the creaminess and the sweetness sort of, and the color maybe messes with your brain a little bit on going the milk route.
Fruity Pebbles, it just like it smelled like something I had as a kid, and I had Fruity Pebbles as a kid, and I didn't like them, and I don't like these cookies, so it was kind of like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But chocolate oranges also makes a lot of sense now that I smell it after the zombie talkies as well.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go amoxicillin. All right. Thanks everybody. thanks for watching. I'm gonna actually stop recording on the podcast. You wanna hit that stop button too?
Hit the stop button.
All right. And I'm gonna move over to our live stream. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back. It says records live Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. That might not be true for a few weeks because I'm gone. And then I'm back. And then you're gone.
Yeah, we got a lot of things.
I think we might need to do another round of like record all of these
and then
in one
mini
sitting.
it out.
And then do a bunch of minis again.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, thanks
Works for us.
for watching. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.